And number one, Dragon Ball. Wow, even I was surprised. Shouts out to Mikey A88. My nephew, he picked up himself a starter deck and some booster packs around Christmas. And then I looked at the game and I was like, wow, this game is really, really fun. It's been re-released because I heard about it back in the days, but then I also kind of heard that it stopped, right? So the game went on for a while, then it stopped. But then they relaunched it and now it's about 5 years strong and it's back again, even with more of a vengeance, more popular and more collectible than ever. And I really don't see this slowing down, and I hope it doesn't, because now I'm actually collecting it and playing it. So basically, this is definitely a battling game in this Dragon Ball spirit. You know, you pick your own hero again, your starting leader, which can awaken. He starts off in one mode, then he powers up, the abilities change, whatever, and then you're basically playing a bunch of cards with Dragon Ball characters and actions, and they're like coming in to assist and fight, and you're playing combat tricks, during each other's turns. And it is a very fast and powerful game. And now it's definitely, from what I've seen, it's kind of slowing down so people can be more defensive and they can play more longer games, but it still feels like a really in-your-face battling game thematically. And let me say too, the cards look awesome. Flesh and Blood has some incredible art. And of course, Magic has always had a nice diversity of art. But this just looks incredible. I mean, if you're a fan of Akira Toriyama and Dragon Ball in general and all those fantasy games, Dragon Warrior, Chrono Trigger, you'll feel right at home with this. And it definitely has a great style that's kind of like anime meets superhero comics. And I just really enjoy it. So many awesome like foil, special edition, rare chase cards. And just, the game, I think, allows for so many archetypes because every set they build like a leader based on the story arc of the set. And they build like cards that kind of complement, right? Synergize and combo. But you really have so much room to be flexible, to change the deck, to create your own version of it. And you also get to play all the cards from all the sets. And they've been doing a really good job with that, balancing them out, reprinting them. And there's definitely expensive cards, don't get me wrong. Very, very expensive cards. Because again, the fact that there are many cards that are, desirable from older sets that you can't get anymore make the prices jump. But they are starting to do a little bit more reprints there with, different version artworks and stuff so that the other ones still retain their value. So, I mean, it's just an awesome game. I mean, you can just collect this game for artwork. If you like Dragon Ball, you can just collect this game. But, definitely give the gameplay itself a chance. There's a wonderful app you can play and start learning on, your smart device. And then, of course, there's a great community, all kinds of videos out there, tutorials on how to play this game. So that's my number one game. I think this has everything. It has like the flesh and blood 1v1 battling. It has the combat tricks of like Magic the Gathering. And like in the early days of Magic the Gathering, there's so much, expression of like deck styles and deck lists, and then you can still run all these rogue decks against the top meta decks and have good chances of winning. You have sideboard. You can, switch out your deck with your sideboard and kind of change up the strategy. To me, it has all of the things that made Magic exciting for the first several years I played it. And it still has all of the new modern elements of games. You definitely have the same kind of energy management like the newer Japanese games like Bakugan, where, a card from your hand, you play upside down once a turn, you charge it, and it becomes your energy. So you don't have to worry about having too much land or having no land. You'll always have energy, and you can also use that to your deck building strategy. So there you guys go. That's my number one card game that I'm enjoying and playing and collecting right now. Can't go wrong with any of these games. And again, doesn't mean there's anything wrong with Pokemon, and of course there's Yu-Gi-Oh! Just not my style, not my preference, but these are my 5. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think, which are your favorites, and maybe which ones you're going to give a try. Thanks so much for hanging out. Like and subscribe, but more importantly, keep your faith, say a prayer, spread that love, be positive, be thankful. Captain GameStar. We'll be coming back at you. Peace.